Let's prepare on stability of structures. So in this chapter we are going to see about the statically determinate structures and also to study the stability of the structures. So before going into the stability, first let us see this determinate structures. Okay. So here for a plane frame, there must be 2j minus 3 members. Okay. The members of that frame should be equal to 2j minus 3. That is for plane frame, and for space frame it is 3j minus 6. Okay, so we know the members and joints how to calculate, no? So when you calculate that, if it is equals, this means only the frame is said to be perfect frame. Okay, so if it is less than this value means we call that frame as deficient frame, or when it is greater than that means we call it as the redundant frame. Okay, so this is very important. So any small frames or trusses will be given and they'll be asking you to find whether it is a deficient frame or perfect frame, like that. So it is easy to calculate for us. Okay, so just neglect this. So now we'll see the stability of the structures, and in the next lecture we'll be seeing about the analysis of the various stresses. So first is stability of structure is classified into external stability and also internal stability. So what is this external and internal stability means? This external is further divided into geometric stability and static stability. So let us see what are those geometric and static. Okay, so first let us see about the external stability here. So when the external stability occurs, or when that condition prevails, means there should be at least 3 support reactions should be present in the structure. Okay, and then there should be no parallel reactions and no concurrent reactions, and there should be no trivial reactions. So these are the conditions so that the structure is said to be externally stable. So we know that 3 support reactions means it is at the support. Okay, so we know that parallel reactions means when the reactions are parallel to each other. Concurrent means they all meet at a point. Okay, so they are focusing a same point and they will be converging there. Okay, so that we call it as the concurrent reactions. And trivial means like springs and all will be there inside a frame, no? So that we call it as the trivial reactions. Okay, so now let us in particular see this geometric and static stability. So here I have given a diagram for this. Okay, there is 2 diagrams here. So if you see there, here it is a roller support, so 1 reaction, here also roller 1 reaction, here also roller 1 reaction. So there is 3 minimum reactions. So the condition, that is the first condition of the externally stability, is fulfilled here. Okay, so now you see the next one. These 3 reactions are parallel to each other. Okay, so here it fails. So the condition is there is minimum 3 reactions, but also the system or the structure is said to be unstable due to any other 3 conditions that we saw already, no? So in that case only we call that structure as a geometric instability. So it is not because of the support reactions, it is because of the other 3 reasons. Okay, so here in the structure is 3 is roller means the whole structure will be moving like this. So it is just like a toy car, no? So it will be just moving like this. So this is not a stable structure. Okay, so if this is the case, it is geometric unstable structure. So if you see the next structure, so here also it is a roller support only, but it is in a curved shape and the support is also in a curved platform only. So here also it is a roller support. So here 1 reaction, here 1 reaction, and here 1 reaction. So there are 3 reactions. The first criteria is fulfilled, but these 3 reactions are concurrent to each other, so they will meet at a single point here. Okay, so here the condition fails. So even if there is 3 minimum support reactions but the structure is said to be unstable, means we call that structure as the geometric unstable structure. So now let us see the next case, that is static unstable. So this we have seen already in the static determinacy structures, that lecture itself. So we will be calculating ds with the formulas, no? So when the ds is equal to 0 or it is greater than 0 means only we call that structure as a stable structure. Okay, so if it is equal to 0 and greater than 0 means we call it as the stable structures, but if it is less than 0 means we call it as the unstable structures. So if this is purely because of the support reactions, so if this is the case, that is the support reactions itself brings the instability to the structure, means we call it as the static instability of the structure, or if it is safe, that means we call the structure as it is statically stable. Next thing is the internal stability. Okay, so the internal instability when it occurs means it is due to the hinge or horizontal or vertical roller or link within the structure. So this also we have seen already in the stability of the that is the static indeterminacy. So we will be minusing those values at last in the ds value. Okay, so due to these alone, if the value of the ds decreases means we call the structure as the internal instability of the structure. Okay, so here I have given a simple example so that you will be clear with this. Okay, so here there is a frame and there is a rigid support in one side and the roller support at the other side. So here two reactions will be there, here one reaction will be there. So the formula is, we know that for a portal frame it is DSE plus DSI means it's R minus 3 plus 3C. So here there is no closed loop, so 0. R minus 3 is 3 minus 3, so it is 0. So if until this, if we stop means the ds value is 0, so that the structure is stable. But we are minusing one value because of this internal hinge present there. So it is connecting two sides, so the answer will be 1. So you are minusing 1 here, so 0 minus 1 will give you minus 1 value. Okay, so this is unstable because purely of this hinge which is present in the frame. So if this is the case means it is internal instability, unstable structures. So this may look similar to the static indeterminacy chapter, but why I am telling you again this is because like these questions also will be asked. They will be giving different types of frames and they will be asking to find whether it is externally stable, internally stable, geometric stable or static stable, they will be asking. And also they will be asking the stability value, ds value, and if it is indeterminate or determinate, that also they will be asking. And if it is indeterminate means what is the point of indeterminacy, that also they will be asking. Okay, so for going through these type of questions we need to know all these basic ideas. Okay, so now we will see some examples. So the first example, so here it is a pin jointed trusses there. So here there is two reactions and here roller support, so one reaction. So ds is equal to, this is simplified formula, so the m plus r minus 2j. So the member is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 is there. So 9 plus reactions 3 are minus 2 into j. So joint 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 joint is there, so 2 into 6. So it is 12 minus 12, which is 0. So this is the stable structure. Okay, and then in the second case, so just for example I am telling you, they will be giving the truss diagram like this, and in the options will be how means it is stable and determinate, stable and indeterminate, determinate and stable, determinate and unstable, like that they will be mixing these four options and giving you. Okay, so in this question you can clearly tell that it is equal to 0, so it is stable and also determinate, so you can choose that option. Okay, so let us see the second question. So in the second question there are rigid supports. Okay, so there are three reactions will be happening like this. Okay, so no need to do any reactions or any calculations here. So this is a concurrent reactions happening here, so they are meeting at a point, so obviously this system won't be stable at all, so you can directly choose the answer as unstable here. Okay, in the next case, third question, if you see means here there are three hinges is located in a single beam, in a single member, three hinges are located. Okay, so if this is the case means this whole structure will break, that is a link like structure will be formed there, so obviously it is a unstable structure, so this is called as local instability also. Then the fourth example, so here it is a rigid support, so 1 2 and here also 1 2. So the member m plus r minus 2j is the formula, so the member is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so 8 plus reactions is 4 minus 6 joints are there, so minus 2j, so the answer is 12 minus 12, which is 0, so it is stable and also determinate. Okay, the next sum, fifth sum. So here it is a portal frame, so you can go for this formula. Rigid frame r minus 3 plus 3c. So that external and internal I have joined and written here. So r minus 3, r is here fixed, so here 3 supports reaction will be there, here 2 and here 1. So 6 minus 3, here no closed loop, so 0. So it is 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. So this is up to the part before the addition of the hinge values. Okay, so if this type of structure is, this link is given, means here 2 should be minus, and this internal hinge it is 1. So it is 3 minus 2 minus 1. So the answer will be 0. So at last we are getting 0. So it is stable structure. Okay, so here an example is given, that is a sixth question. So you just solve this question with the thing we studied in this lecture, and with that you say whether it is a stable or unstable structure and whether it is a determinate or indeterminate structure. So if it is unstable or undeterminate, means tell the values also. Okay, so let me see how many of you telling the right answer. Thank you, and keep watching for the next lecture on method of analysis.